Namaskar, Salam, Sat Shri Akal, good morning. Dear students, welcome to this class of mine. Today, in this class, I will explain to you 20 other most important grammatical rules to attempt an exercise on fill in the blanks, or so to say, a gap filling exercise. In my previous video, that is part 1, prior to this one, I made you familiar with 20 most important grammatical rules to attempt such an exercise. By the end of this video, I will have explained to you 40 most important grammatical rules to attempt such an exercise. Without taking more time, I want to proceed with these 20 other most important rules. Before I do that, please subscribe the channel. Let us take the first sentence. The roads of Chandigarh are better than space of Bangalore. This blank will take a demonstrative pronoun. There are 4 demonstrative pronouns given here: this, that, these, those. Which demonstrative pronoun will you take here? You should take those. Now I will tell you the reason why you will take those. Because there is a comparison between the roads of Chandigarh and Bangalore. So roads plural, so you will take plural. If you say the city of Chandigarh, then you will say the city of Chandigarh is better than that of Bangalore. But here roads plural, so you will take demonstrative pronoun plural, those. The roads of Chandigarh are better than those of Bangalore. So this is your correct answer. Let us take this sentence. Scarcely had he gone out space, it began to rain. You will have to take a correct conjunction here. There are 4 alternative conjunctions: then, that, when, as. Which conjunction will you take here? You will take when. Scarcely had he gone out when it began to rain. If you have hardly in place of scarcely, even in that situation you will take when. Hardly, when. This is a combination. A man living in our neighborhood is fertile space, resource. This space will carry a correct preposition. There are 4 alternative prepositions given here: in, with, of, for. Which preposition will you take here? You should take preposition in here. In. Fertile in resource. So the sentence will be: a man living in our neighborhood is fertile in resource. You neither sent a letter nor space, you give a message of your arrival. You will have to take a correct helping verb here. There are 4 alternative helping verbs given here: do, did, have, will. Which helping verb will you take here? You should take here did. I will now tell you the reason why you will take did. Because this is in simple past, sent. You neither sent a letter. So you will take did here because you will take according to this simple past tense. Nor did you give a message of your arrival. Do you refuse that you space the money? There are 4 alternative finite verbs here: have stolen, had stolen, stole, were stealing. Which finite verb you will take here? You should take here stole. This finite verb will give a correct meaning. Do you refuse that you stole the money? I still remember the house, space, I spent my childhood. There are 4 options given here: where, which, there, when. Which option do you think is a correct one here? Where is a correct option. I will tell you why you will take where. This is a relative adverb of place. So this space indicates that you will have to take an adverb of place. So where is a relative adverb of place, that is why where is a correct answer. My father is the space of all his 5 brothers. There are 4 alternative adjectives here: oldest, eldest, older, younger. Which adjective will come here? Oldest, eldest, these are the superlative degrees of adjective. Older and younger, these are the comparative ones. You will take eldest here. When you make a comparison between or among the members of the same family, then you will use either elder or eldest. The teacher taught us space things. There are 4 alternative determiners here: any, much, many, most. Which out of these 4 determiners will you take? You should take many. The teacher taught us many things. Many comes before countable nouns. So things is a countable noun here. You will take many. Any, much, most will be incorrect answers. It was stupid, space, him to do such a blunder. There are 4 alternative prepositions here: for, from, of, with. Which preposition will you take here? You will take preposition of. It was stupid of him to do such a blunder. Other prepositions are wrong. Our team is better than space. There are 4 alternative pronouns given here: they, them, theirs, us. Which out of these 4 alternative pronouns will you take? You will take theirs. The reason is that a sentence is making a comparison between our team and their team. But there is no noun here. You will take theirs. Theirs is also a possessive pronoun. The best way to learn any language is space it. There are 4 alternative non-finites here: speaking, learning, to speak, to spoke. Which out of these 4 alternative non-finites will you take here? You should take to speak. To speak, this is an infinitive. Other non-finites will not give a correct meaning. So the sentence is, the best way to learn any language is to speak it. The doctor is blank space than I thought. There are 4 adjectives given here: later, late, latest, latter. Which out of these 4 adjectives will you take here? You will take later. The doctor is later than I thought. You will have to take the comparative degree of late. Late, later, latest. These 3 adjectives indicate time. Latter, L-A-T-T-E-R, indicates position. So, later is a correct answer. If it rains, I blank space come to your house. There are 4 words given here: wouldn't, shouldn't, couldn't, won't. Which out of these 4 words will you take here? Here you will take won't. Won't. This is a contraction form of will not. I tell you the reason why you will take will not or won't. Because this part is in simple present. This should be in simple future. because there is an open condition. Let us go through this sentence. If it had rained, I blank space come to your house. There are 4 words given here: need not have, will not have, wouldn't have, couldn't have. Which out of these 4 words will you take in this blank space? You should take wouldn't have. Wouldn't have. Now I will give you the reason why you should take wouldn't have. This part is in past perfect. So you will use past tense here, wouldn't have. Second reason, we are using this conjunction if in an unfulfilled conditional sense. So you will use wouldn't have when this part is in past perfect. There are 3 situations when we use this conjunction if. There is an open condition which I have told you previous to this sentence. Second, imaginary situation which I told you in part 1, and this is the third situation when we use conjunction if in an unfulfilled situation. It is no good blank space him for some money. There are 4 words given here to fill this blank space. To request, infinitive. Will request, finite verb. Requested, this is your simple past. Requesting, present participle. Which out of these 4 you will take in this blank space? Requesting. You will have to take gerund form of request. This is again a non-finite verb. So the sentence will be, it is no good requesting him for some money. Good is your adjective. So after this you have taken requesting as a gerund. Gerund is a noun. So requesting is a correct answer, or you can also say you have used in this sentence gerundial phrase. This multi-storied building is consisted blank space 120 rooms. There are 4 prepositions given here: of, for, with, on. Out of these 4 prepositions will you take to fill this blank space? You should take preposition of. This multi-storied building is consisted of 120 rooms. The more money there is, the higher blank space the prices of everything. There are 4 options given here to fill this blank space. They are will be, would be, should be, could be. Which option will you take here? It should be, will be. The more money there is, the higher will be the prices of everything. You will take this finite verb here. Will be is a correct answer. Our country expects blank space man to fulfill his duty. There are 4 determiners given here. They are all, several, each, every. Why I am calling them determiners? Because this is a noun. Man is a noun. You have to take before this noun. So whatever comes before noun, that is your determiner. So I am calling them determiners. Which determiner will you take here? You should take determiner every. Our country expects every man to fulfill his duty. We can neither take all because the subject is singular in nature, nor can we take several, again the subject is singular in nature, each for a small number, every for a large number. This is why you will take the determiner every here. There should not be blank space, talk and little work. There are 4 adjectives given here to fill this blank space. Out of these 4 adjectives, which one will you take? More, any, much and no. Which adjective will you take here? You will take much. There should not be much talk and little work. Talk is an uncountable noun, so much is functioning as a determiner here. Let me tell you one thing more on the basis of my experience. Adjectives of quality and prepositions, they don't function as determiners when they come before nouns. Otherwise, whatever comes before nouns, they are mostly determiners. Read the instructions carefully. Blank space, you understand their meanings. There are 4 conjunctions given here. These are if, till, unless, until. Which out of these 4 conjunctions will you take here to fill this blank space? You will take conjunction until. Read the instructions carefully until you understand their meanings. You cannot take till here. If you want to take till here, then the formation of the sentence should be different. Read the instructions carefully till you don't understand. Till you don't understand their meanings. But here, until is a correct conjunction. Dear students, I have thus explained 20 other important grammatical rules which will help you a lot at the time of attempting any exercise on fill in the blanks, or so to say a gap filling exercise. There are still many more important grammatical rules which I will tell you in my coming videos. Till then, goodbye. Please do like and click the button subscribe. Press the bell icon on all to get updates. God bless you all.